Hello and welcome back to another art video. I tried to get slick and speed it up, but I forgot that we recorded this with music yet again. So these are three additional capsules, three that have never been drawn before traditionally or more than once digitally. They are a bunny, a little like another creature, and a big bug. So the big bug is a final stage of the little guy with the little legs on the left, and the little bunny guy in the middle is just capsule. And then we have like this other little guy. He's like a little tick or tardigrade type creature. None of these guys have names, so if you want to name them, feel free to name them if you want to. I literally forgot that I recorded this with the music playing. The significant value is that I have a playlist with like 72 hours worth of music. Unfortunately, there are some duplicates in there that I have not deleted, but you could go days without hearing a song or hear another song 10 times in a row. You just never know. And it is a bit funny because it'll sometimes play some of my favorite songs in a row, and then it will play some of my least favorite songs in a row. The number one peak unfavorite song in my whole playlist is called Tuna. We collectively all hate that song, and you've not heard it yet. Unless you I guess watch the stream, then you've heard it, because you have to listen to it at least once a year to appease the hearing gods. Otherwise, bad things can happen to you. So, and when I say bad things, I mean like you'll have to listen to Tuna for 10 hours straight. So that's not fun. But these little drawings are really cute, and I did use the reference from the digital image. I didn't put it in the video, and I'm not gonna put it in the video. Usually, sometimes, because like the process of transferring some of these images or putting them into the thing is just too much extra work on top of things. And yeah, I could plan stuff out and do things much slower, but I like the way that I'm going about doing my stuff, and I don't really want to be doing too much like additional work. Like, I'm already doing a super amount of additional work. I literally had to record in the same day because I'm doing all the voiceovers at once. I had to do a 40-minute or near 40-minute voiceover, and if you account for each of these videos being like 12 minutes each plus that, and then there's like 19 videos. I mean, the only good thing that I did that was smart was that I was smart enough to do videos live on stream, so that I was recording the voiceover live and then just cut the video when I was done. So those are like the ones that I don't really have any additional work, but I don't really want to do too much outside of the video things, especially at this point. And this video is going to be where I give you some additional information. So I have not said anything about our sponsor, Boy Time, who just want you to don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. That is all the sponsor wants. But outside of that, I have to insert the Boy Time video into every video that I'm doing currently. So that is gonna be something. But I think the interesting part is that you just have to do it once and you just copy it over. Like, I'm using Caden Live And at one point I did use DaVinci Resolve. I don't know how it would be right now if I wanted to use DaVinci Resolve for all of the things that I'm doing in this one, but there was something that I wanted to do in DaVinci Resolve, and it was like, oh, you have to pay for like a different version, so I just dropped that for now. Like, editing in there though was really simple. Like, the editing line thing is really easy. I feel like it's easier than this, but maybe there's like another way to edit in this particular one. Also, you can merge videos, which is easier than this as well, especially since this has recently got an update. I don't know what I know what the update did. It changed some things that I didn't really care for it to change, but for the most part, I guess it's good that somebody updated it. I don't know. But back to the drawing. We are using our, Simply A crayons. And the little guy on the left, he's green. The guy on the right is blue. Remember, the guy on the left at some point becomes the big red guy in the middle. The little blue guy is a bunny, so he will not be becoming a giant bug, unfortunately. And the little other guy on the far right, on the bottom, the little Sandshrew bug type guy is just not involved in any of this, but he is sleeping. So, we have a bug that is sitting on the edge. We don't really know what they're doing, but usually it's kind of like a little bit frantic and whatnot. And the little blue bunny guy is usually very cheerful, and the little bug, the little yellow guy that we're coloring right now, he's usually just oblivious, not really so interested in anything that's ever going on, doesn't really care. And remember, none of these characters have names, so if you want to name the blue one, the green one, the yellow one, and what is going to be the red one in the back, feel free to leave your name suggestions in the comments below. Maybe I might use them. Who knows? I don't. And also, if you like, Capsouls, in the future, there may be merchandise in the future that people might be able to have, whether it be free and or paid. So we don't know. We are working it out as I make the cards and whatnot, which I was gonna do anyway. The significance and the adherence of the value of the cards is just something that is a bit difficult to deal with, and that just means that it's hard to make them in a consistent manner. So we will see, because I did do some research on YouTube on making trading cards, and a lot of people use like a printer or whatever, and I'm not interested. Like, I want to, but I'm also not interested. And then I seen like how to make the gold foil on the cards, and I really want to do that, but I'm also like, because it reminds me of like those old like bootleg Pokemon stickers that they used to have with the gold foil, and the stickers just look like crap, but they had the gold foil on it. Those stickers are now on eBay going for $40. So stickers that you could have bought as a child for like less than $1 are now $40 because they're trying to like bank off of your nostalgia. So that's a fun little thing. We're living in some beautiful times with nostalgia being a premium currency to be exploited by anybody who has anything that you may or may not want. And for me, they're not gonna get me, man. You're not gonna get me if you're gonna be selling these things. I'm not gonna be buying them at full price, you're gonna have to knock a significant number off of those things if you want me to buy them. But they will do it. They will like lower the price by like 3 cents or something. Not 3 cents, like $3. But it's still like, bro, like you still want like $20 for like 8 stickers that may not be even sticky anymore. And I'm not buying it to like put them inside of a glass case. Like I want to stick them on stuff. You know what I mean? I want to stick them onto, I don't know, a notebook or something. And that's not what you're selling them for. You're selling them so that I put them in a museum or something like that, but I'm not putting them in the museum. The museum is my notebook. The museum is my table. The museum is my desk or something. I don't know. It's like, and if they don't stick, then, what are we going to do? But there's a cut, there was a cut. Ever since I figured out that you could pause in OBS when you record, we live in a brand new universe. So that's pretty cool. And also I figured out that you could use the eraser to smudge or like, I don't know, blend the this particular crayon. And this is foreshadowing because in a future video you will see the nightmare folly that can happen with some of this erasing with the eraser. It pushes some of the crayon away, but depending on what type of eraser you use, you can end up with a very boogery looking type of thing, and you want to be careful not to overdo it, right? It's like a slight tool, like a little bit of salt on your food, but not a fistful. And that's what you want to, be mindful when you use it in that way. And this looks pretty cute. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to name any of these characters, red, blue, green, and yellow, make sure you say which color, and the name that you decide you want to put. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.